ready to sell your home. How do you get prospective buyers to take a look at it? Your home needs a marketing plan. I'm delighted, as always, to have Eileen McKeon here from Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So tell us what you mean by a home has to have a marketing plan. What does that mean?
The three terms that we always talk about is price, location, and condition. And those are the things that some of which you have control over, some of which you don't. So the marketing plan is really, the way we did it 50 years ago is still ultimately the way a home gets sold today. Our tools have changed, but I think the first question you ask whoever you're going to be working with is, what is the plan? Not just sticking a sign up and hoping people find it and come.
So people come to you and they say, okay, help me. Do they ask you that question? What is the plan?
Many do, many don't. I mean, we have a plan, and that's what we offer is a very systematic approach to really what sells a house. And there's a lot of sort of fact and fiction, a lot of myths about and distractions that a lot of sellers, they really never want to, some of them don't want to face the music as to if it's the price or the condition. So they get distracted with other tools where, if you hung the flyer down at the coffee shop, is that what's going to sell your house?
Now, I have to tell you, we have sold, I can't believe I'm saying this on the air, 7 or 8 homes. All right, we move a lot. And the open house. It's like, oh, you got to have an open house. Come on. Yeah. Really?
Some of the myths, I think about 95% of homes are sold a very conventional way. There's about 5% of things that take up, it's part of the 80-20 rule, that 80% of these things are just running around, making you feel like you're trying to be proactive and do something, but they really do not necessarily bring a buyer. Open houses, I think the statistic is less than 1% of homes are sold with a buyer coming into the open house.
No way. Yeah. Now, don't you you have a realtor's open house, though. Isn't that a different kind of thing? Yeah,
that's an important one because ultimately that's what we say is agents sell houses. And so, you market, that's a very successful way is to get the agents in the house, promote it, and let them see all the benefits.
That makes sense to me. But the general open house, you get all kinds of people coming in just to see the decorating.
Right.
Neighbors. And every once in a while you do hit on one.
Right. Plus you were one. You were one. You're my 1%.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just taking a walk and Dick said, oh, that's a cool looking house. Let's go look at it. And then we bought it. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's that Ayurvedic airy thing about So what are some other myths?
Yeah, ultimately agents sell houses. The internet certainly is a huge tool that's really your first appointment. Buyers can do the aerial views, they study the house, they look at the photos. When they come to the house, that's really a second appointment because they're coming to verify the condition and that it's really as great as it looks. So open houses really are not going to sell it. The flyer boxes in the front lawn.
I always see those. I wonder about that.
Flyers at the coffee shop. That's just a seller looking for reasons other than price and condition.
And you know what? I can remember you doing this. As a realtor, do you have a special camera that makes those rooms look long and big?
I have a wide angle lens.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you make it, and it is beautiful. I mean, the pictures you take are incredible. So that's where the buyer goes online to Howard Hanna, right? And then they look up the home by a listing number, I guess it is?
They can plug in their address. They can, a lot of different search parameters to find it, what they're looking for.
So that's the homework that they do.
Right.
And then they come to you and say, so what's the plan?
Right.
And then you put a plan together.
We have a marketing plan, and it's week by week. So the first 4 weeks, the most people will be in your home. Okay. And so it's week by week.
It's the first 4 weeks. Interesting. All right. Doesn't mean it's going to drop off totally, but that's the most activity.
Right.
Good information. Yep. I mean, we've used you how many times? I can tell you it's great. Stick around, there'll be another. Okay, if you want to sell your home, you'll want to give Eileen McKeon a call at the McKeon Group at 216-233-6723, and your website is themckeongroup.com. Thanks again.